give ID equals D2. Okay, and name the text box as D2. Save this page as page2 dot html. Extension should be what? HTML. Okay, extension should be what? HTML. Now, after saying define, you will get like this page2.html. See, it is created one text box called what? T2. Okay, you can type anything. See, I want to type admin or I want to type QSP. You can type it. Two text box created in two pages. Okay, there are two pages. One is page 1. This is page 1. And this one is page 2. Two pages we have created. See here also, let me show you. This is page 2. In page 2, there is text box called T2. Let me show you page 1. See, in page 1, we have one text box called T1. Totally two pages. Okay, what do you mean by this is one page and that is another page? What do you mean by frames are? There is the one term we are going to use it as embedded web page. Okay, we are going to use a term called embedded. Embedded web page. What do you mean by embedded web page? What is the means? What is the meaning? A page, a web page inside another web page. Page inside
another web page.
Another web page means one example. What do you mean by embedded web page? A page inside another web page called as what? Embedded web page. What do you mean by embedded web page? Frames is nothing but embedded web pages. Means in one page it can contains more than it contains one more page or more than one page. What is the meaning of that? Now I will put this page 2 inside page 1. I will put this page 2 inside this page 1. How to put, sir? How to put? In page 1, I will use a tag name called iframe. Iframe, okay? src equals the page 2 dot html. If you want, you can give ID. I will give ID as f1. If I give like this, the page 2 will come inside this page 1. See, if I say this Control S, if I open this page, 1 second, let me close both the pages. Let me close page 1 also, page 2 also. Okay. If I open the page, see how it came. Okay, this is T1 and this is T2. I will give break so that it will come one after the other. Okay. See, this is page 1. This is page T2 present in page 1 and T2 is present in page 2. Okay. This is called as what? Embedded web page. Means a page inside another web page is called as what? Embedded page. 1 second, guys. Okay. Now it is proper. Okay. PR means break. Next line. Go to next line. One line you put one after one. That means getting what do you mean by embedded web page? What do you mean by embedded web page?
A page inside another web page.
What do you mean by?
Can you show them how you insert another page inside this page?
I will show that. I will show that everything I'm going to repeat one more time. What do you mean by embedded web page? Tell me. Page inside another web page.
Page inside another.
Page inside. What we have done first, I have created one page like this. How I have created? I have created like this. First, I have created If I do like this, it will create one more web page. Inside that, one text box called T1. The name of the text box is what? T1. Okay. I have created one more web page. What is the web page name? T2. Page2.html. There are two pages. One is page1.html and page2.html. Let us call it as page 1 and page 2. I have two web pages. One is page 1 and one more is page 2. In page 1, T1 text box is there. In page 2, this is page 2. T2 text box we have created. If I open T2 text box, okay, it will be like this. Okay, same there. Let me close this. If I open page 1, without that, okay, let me save this. Okay, if I open this page 1, okay, it will be like this. T1, T2. There are two pages. One is page 1 and page 2. In page 1, T1 text box. In page 2, T2 text box. Now I want to put page 2 inside page 1. How to put that? Go to page 2 and type this code. Okay, this is not required. BR means break. Next line. Come in next line. That's it. I have created a tag name called name. Whenever you want to put a page inside another page, then you have to use a tag name called type. And then the source. SRC means source. Which page you want to put in this page 1? Okay, I want to put page 2 inside page 1, so I'm using SRC equals page 2.state. ID have given. It is not mandatory. If you want to give ID, it is okay. But this 2 is mandatory. If I do like this, if I save the page and if I open this page 1, it will look like this. Okay, it looks for us it is look like what? Only one page, but actually if we inspect the element, if we inspect any element, you can see a page inside another web page here. Only this is the only one is present in page 1. This is belongs to another page. Say document. I told you, above HTML document should be there. See, you can see document. Here also H2 to HTML tag you can see. Okay. I will come back for this, not to worry. First of all, are you guys getting how to create? They will not ask you how to create the embedded web page. They will ask you how to handle this. I want to type here QSP and here I want to type JSP. Okay, but easily you can type QSP in this text box because control is present in page 1. Okay, it is okay, but it is very difficult or you cannot type directly JSP inside P2. You have to transfer the control inside this frame or inside this page first, then you have to type QSP. Are you guys getting? Okay.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by a frame or embedded web page? A page inside another web page is called as embedded web page. I told you how to create it. In interview, they will not ask you how to create it. No need of remembering. Okay. If you remember, it's well and fine. But what is our job as a tester? We should know how to type here. If it is a button, you should know how to click. Okay, you cannot perform any action on this page or any action on this frame because control is present in main page. It is not present in page 2 or frame. Then how to handle this? I want to type something here. I want to type JSP. How to type? We'll see that. Okay, you have to transfer the control. You have to switch the control by using there is a statement called driver dot switch to driver dot switch to dot frame. You have to give the frame or you can give the index of the frame. Here only one index, so you can give 0. Index will start from 0. If I give like this, control will come here. Once control comes here, then I can type here whatever I want. Find the element, then type JSP. Or against it. Okay, we'll see that. Okay, what I want is you tell me how to do this. I will. Okay, I'll just type. I want to type QSP here first. Then I want to type JSP here. First, like this scenario is type QSP here, then type JSP. Okay, you tell me how to do this. Okay, I'll just okay, let me create a class first. Inside QSP package, let me create a class called frames. Frames CLS handling frames. You can create a class anything, but you should know. I need main method, so I'll click on this checkbox, click on finish. First step is what? Open the browser. How to open the browser? I need one static block. So let me copy one static block. Let me copy one static block and put it outside the main method. Done. One static block is created. Next step. Open the browser. WebDriver. How to open the browser? WebDriver driver is equal to new Chrome driver of WebDriver. Okay, driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Next, after that, driver dot. I want to enter the URL. Driver dot get that is enter the URL. What is the URL? Open it manually first, then copy it, and then paste here. Okay, open the browser, enter the URL. Then I want to type QSP here. Inspect this text box. Right click, inspect. Tell me how to type. What shall I use? ID. Shall I use ID? Are you able to see? Is it visible for you?
Yes, we can use ID.
Okay, tell me how to use ID. Then how to type? I want to type QSP. Driver dot find element by dot ID. ID is what? D1. ID is what? D1 dot send this. Then type QSP. Done. Next step. Same way. I want to type. 1 second. I want to type. It will type QSP like this. First it will type QSP. 1 second. It will type QSP. Now I want to type here JSP. Okay, let me inspect this. Right click, inspect. This is the HTML code. ID is there, D2. I will first will try without switching. We'll try driver dot find element by dot ID is there. ID is what? So I will. And what is the JSP? Let me execute this program. Okay, we'll see that. Type QSP in T1 text box, type JSP in T2 text box. We'll see whether it is going to type or not. Okay, let us execute this program. It is typing QSP, but it is not typing. Okay, JSP in T2 text box. We'll see the reason. Let me close this. Open the console. No such element exception. See, unable to locate the element. The D2, that ID is D2, it is not able to find. The reason is it is present in different frames. So what is the solution? Solution is what? You have to switch the control. Means from main, okay, from here, okay. Now the control is present in main outside the frame. You have to go inside the frame. How to go inside the frame? Okay, driver dot switch to dot frame. See, it is taking three arguments. One is integer, one more is string, one more is web element. Integer is nothing but index of the field. Okay. For example, if there are two frames, means index will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. Since here only one frame is, how many frames we have? Only one. So index of this frame is what? 0. You give 0. Driver dot switch to dot frame, I will give it as 0. Means go inside the frame, then you type JS. Now I am exit this program. See, is it typing now? JSP. See, it is typing JSP. It is typing JSP. Okay, are you guys getting how to handle the frames? By using a statement called driver dot switch to dot frame. Frame is an overloaded method. Frame is an overloaded method. It is going to take integer as an argument, means index of the frame, or string means what? ID of the frame. ID name class. And one more is web element. How to use string? How to use web element? We'll see that. Later. Now we came to know how to use index of the frame. Okay, please take down this notes. Take down this notes. Okay, I want to type. Okay, here first what we are doing. What are we doing first? Yeah, tell me. See what we are doing here. First we are typing QSP. Then we are switching the control inside the frame. Then we are typing this. Now I don't want to type QSP first. I want to type first JS like this. Then come out of the frame. Then you type QSP. How to do this? We'll see that. Okay. How to go inside we know, but how to come outside we don't. We'll see that. Okay. I will remove this statement. And you tell me how to type QSP. Tell me how to type JSP inside frame. Inside frame, that is T2 text box. I want to type JSP. First what we have to switch the control. Driver dot switch to dot. Driver dot switch to dot what? Tell me. JSP. Driver dot find element. Sorry.
Nothing, sir. I'm just telling.
Oh, yeah, tell me. Driver dot find by element by dot ID. ID is what? ID is T2 dot send. What is that? JS.
Yes.
Let me execute this program. It will type JSP. Now I want to type. Okay. I want to type QSP in T1 text box. See, it is typing. If I try to type QSP in T1 text box, it will throw same as no such element. Reason is now control is present inside this frame.
Yes.
Now control is here. Okay, control is present here in this box where T2 is present. I cannot type QSP here now. You have to come out. How to come out? Same way. How to go inside driver dot switch dot frame. Same way we have driver dot switch to dot parent frame.
Parent frame.
Okay. You can use parent frame or I can use default content dot default content. You can use either one. It will come out of the loop. Now you can type driver dot find element by dot ID is what D1. ID is what D1. So dot send is. I will type QSP. First it will type JSP, then it will type QSP in D1 text box. Okay. See, it is frame type. Take on this program. Here I am giving 0 because only one frame. Index of the frame will start from 0. What happens if I give 1? Okay, up to. We'll see that.
Close exception.
Do we have one more frame? No, only one frame, that is 0. Index of that frame is 0. What happens if I give 1 or 2 like that? Okay, we'll see that. Open the browser. Is it typing? No, it is throwing the exception. It is telling that there is no such frame. There is no such frame. And also, see, I told you I can give integer or I can also give index of the ID of the frame. What is the ID of the frame? We'll see that. Is there any ID for that frame? We'll see that. For that iframe tag, what is the ID? This right ID is what? F1. I will give F1. F1 here. Check whether it is working or not. Means how to use string. String means what? ID of the frame. Okay, you can give ID of the frame also. Okay, see here, it is type. Okay, what happens if I give 1 or what happens if I give F2? It will throw no such frame exception. It will throw what? See, if I execute this, it will throw no such frame exception. Either if you give 2 index or F2 index, it will throw no such frame exception. Go to last page of your book. What there is. Okay, take one.
Character by character.
Right, to type JSP in T2 text box and QSP in T1 text box, alternatively character by character. But we have now, we don't know how to use web element. We'll see that out. Okay. Shall I proceed? Now you tell me how to type. I will just follow. Open the browser, enter the URL. First, I want to type here J. Go inside and type J. Then come out and type Q. Okay. Then how to do this? Okay, I will just follow.
Switch to
You know ID of both the text box D1 and D2. Okay. By using that ID, you tell me how to type J inside the frame. I told you ID of the text box, not the frame. ID of the frame is different. ID of the text box is different. Okay. Don't get that. What I'm trying to say is here this frame, the square is there now outside the D2 box. That is frame. For that ID is F1. And for this text box D2, that ID is what? D2. Okay. For this one ID is what? D1. By using this, you tell me how to type by can. First, I will show you. First, switch inside. Driver dot switch to dot. Tell me, driver dot switch to dot frame. I will move 0. After switching, I want to type in T2 text box. I want to type what? J. Driver dot find element. Okay, driver dot find element. Okay, by dot ID. ID of the T2 text box is what? D. Okay, D2 dot send keys. What is the send keys? Type J. Then I want to type. Okay, I want to type Q in T1 text box. Tell me how to type Q in T1 text box. How to come out of the frame? Now control is present inside the frame. What we are doing here in line number 15. Switching the control to where? Inside the frame. Now after that type J. Then now come out of the frame. How to come out of the frame?
Driver dot.
Guys, I'm audible. yourself. Tell me how to come out of the frame. Driver dot switch to dot
Parent frame.
default content. Now I want to type Q. Now inspect that element and type Q. Driver dot find element by dot ID we are using. ID is what?
D1
D dot
sentence
yes. Then
S
Q.
S
Q. Sorry.
sorry
J. Yes. Okay. And now I should go inside the frame again. And because I have typed here, first I typed J, then go inside and type J, come outside and type Q. This much is done. Now go inside and type yes. Tell me how to go inside. Tell me how to go inside. Driver dot
switch to
Two dot
frame
frame. Yes, shall I use ID of the frame? I can give 0, it will work. I just want to give how to use ID also. So I will give how to find the ID of the frame. Inspect this frame first. Anyway, okay, see the frame. This is the HTML code of the entire frame. Iframe equals ID is what of the frame?
F1
Use that F1 as a string. Okay, going inside the frame. Let's type. How to type driver dot driver dot find element
find element by dot
what is ID? ID is what D2 dot set.
sentence S
Yes. Now come out of the frame. Driver dot
switch
show dot
parent frame
default content. Shall I use default content now? Yes. Let's see that. What is the meaning of default content? It is also come out. Both are same. Come out of the frame is done. Next, type yes. Driver dot find element by dot ID is there. What is ID? D1. Okay, ID is what? D1 dot send is Q. Sorry, yes. Okay. We'll see this first whether it is typing or character by character. If you want to see it properly, give red dots. For 1 second or 2 seconds, you can see. Just to for looking so that you can see it properly, character by character, how it is typed. Okay. First, if you type J, open the browser, turn next step, enter the URL, that is also done. Then type J, then Q, say type Q, type yes, type yes, one more yes. Is it working? Yes, character by character, it is typing. Now I should type P inside the frame. Till now, we know how to use integer means index of the frame. Here we are using what? Index 0. Here we are using what? ID of the frame. Now we will see how to use web element for switching. Okay. How to use web element for switching. Driver dot find element by dot xpath I will use. Xpath is / iframe. Put it in a reference variable called frame. Frame equals, this is what web element. Okay, here I will switch by using this driver dot switch to dot frame. Here I will give that frame, or I will give it as frames. Yes, here also frames. This is how we are going to switch to frame by using web element. This is web element. Okay, this is web element means what? Address of the frame, address of the element. Okay, next. After switching, I want to type P. Driver dot. Okay. find element by dot id. ID is what? D2. I will type send keys and then I will give P. I will give P. So that it will type P. Again, come out of the frame. Driver dot switch to dot default content or parent friend. You can use anything now. But there is a small difference is there. I will tell you. After this program, I will tell you. Driver dot find element by dot id. ID is what D1. Then use dot send case. Type P. That's it. See, I can give red dot string. Here also one red dot string here also, so that you can see it properly. I will remove the red dots. Open the browser. Done. Next, in the viewer, done. Type J inside frame. Type Q outside the frame. Yes. Type yes inside the frame. Type yes outside the frame. Type P inside the frame. Type P outside the frame. Is it typing character by character? Okay. Take out this program. Once again, let me remove this red dot string. How many frames are there? Only one. So that's the reason we refine zero.
Okay.
Okay, only one frame is there. Index will start from
Zero.
So I'm giving zero.
Okay.
Okay, by using index of the frame, we are switching inside. Same way, in line number 20, what we are doing there? By using ID of the frame, we are switching inside the frame. The ID will be there. For every frame, either ID or name, anything, something will be there. Okay, so by using that one, how should I know? Inspect the frame. See here, what is the ID of the frame? F1 here. Are you able to see? Are you able to see? See here now. Okay, ID of the frame is what? F1. So by using that ID, we are switching inside the frame. Shall I use 0 here on this? Yes. Here also we can use 0. Here also we are using 0. Shall I use 0 everywhere? Yes. No or with that. Okay, there is no or. Everywhere I can use 0, 0. Okay. But I want to show you how to use ID of the frame. So that's the reason I have taken that. Okay, here F1. Okay, by using ID also, ID same way, you can also switch inside the frame by using what? Web element. I want to show you that also. Web element means address of that frame. There can be n number of frames. Okay, here only one frame. Okay, here only one frame. It can be like this also. See here. See, it will be like this. For example, this is one frame. This is another frame. In this case, index of this frame is 0. Index of this frame is okay, like that. It will go on. ID also changes. If you give ID of this frame, it will switch inside this frame. If you give ID of this frame, it will give same way. If you give the address means the element of this frame, it will go inside. If you give the address of this frame means web element of this frame, it will go inside. How to give that web element of the frame? Like this, in line number 24. Means we are finding the element means we are getting the address. We are finding the address of the frame. How to find normal driver dot element. Shall I use the ID here also? By dot ID is frame one like this? Yes, then also. You can also use XPath. You can also use okay. By using web element, we are switching inside. Web element means address of the frame. Okay. Take it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Here, page 1 is there. There is one page. In that, there is one more page. This is called as what? This is page 2. Okay. Page 2 and this is page 3. Okay, page 3. Now, what I want is I want to click on OK button first. Then I should click on Yes button. Now you tell me how to click on OK button. Okay, page 3 is present inside page 2. Page 2 is present inside page 2. Are you guys getting? See here, whenever any frame is like this, okay, both the frames are present in page 1 only. This is frame 1 and this is frame 2. Okay, but here in this case, this F2 is present inside F1 and there is no connection between page 1 and F2. I will tell you. Okay, for example, in this diagram, if I want to click on any button inside this, I can use driver dot special dot frame 0. If I want to click on any button inside this frame, I should use what? Driver dot special dot frame 1.
Okay.
Because this frame
0.
index is 0, this frame index is
Yeah.
what? 1. If one more frame is there, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Means what I'm trying to say is between this and let me show you that also. For example, this is one page. Okay, it may be like this. Totally, how many frames are present in page 1 here? Right side. If it is this is page 1, totally how many frames? 4 frames. Okay.
0, 1, right?
0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, index totally is 4 frames. This one is 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. But here, this is index is also 0. This index is also 0. Now I should by default control will be present in this page. I should go inside this frame. How to go inside this frame? You tell. 1 second. How to go inside the frame? Okay, and then I should click on OK button. First, you should go inside this frame. Okay. Okay. Then from here, you should go inside this. Then you have to click on OK. Or it is getting. Tell me how to go inside one by one. Tell me anyone. How to click on OK button? You tell. Try it out. I'll help you.
The driver dot switch to dot frame.
Correct. Driver dot
Switch to dot frame.
switch to dot
Frame.
dot frame. ID. What is the index of this frame?
F1.
Index 0. Okay. Next. Now control. If I do like this, what happens to control? Control will comes from this page 1 to this frame.
Frame 1.
Like this. Now I have gone inside F1. Okay. Now again I should select the OK button now. No, because OK is present in F2. Now tell me how to go inside F2.
Then one more time again, driver to
Correct. Driver dot
Switch to dot frame 1.
frame is 0.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have to use what? 0. Reason is in page 1 only one frame is there. Okay, in F1, inside F1, F2 is there because F2 is only one frame present inside F1. In page 1, only one frame is there. Is F1. Okay, if it is right side, are you able to see the right side? If it is like this, next to each other, okay, then you can use what? 0, 1, 2 like that. But here, this one is, in this case, you have to use 0 only. Reason is that frame, okay, is present in F1, not in the page 1. Are you guys getting the difference? Okay. Others. Okay, and now I can click on OK by using what? Driver dot find element Okay, dot click. Okay, dot click on OK button. Are you guys getting? By default, 1 second. Now we gone inside this. Then we are clicking on OK. Okay. Now I should click on. Yes button. Now tell me what is the solution?
Dot switch to.
Here, someone was asking what the difference between default content and parent frame. For F2, who is the parent? For F2 frame, who is the parent?
F1.
Who is the parent for F2? Yes. I use driver dot switch to dot parent frame. PF means parent frame. Okay, it will come like this. From here, it will come out like this. One frame it will come. Okay, because for F2, F1 is the parent. So it will come like this. Okay, again I should use again I should come out of the frame. One more step outside I should come. Okay, like this. And then I should click on OK. Now I should use one more driver dot
Switch to dot.
okay, driver dot switch to instead of typing full name I'm using what parent frame. Okay, now I should click on OK button. Okay, driver dot okay, find element dot click. Okay, it will click on OK button. It will click on OK button. Okay. Now instead of using two times driver dot switch dot parent frame, okay, I can come out directly one step. Only one time I can come out. How to come out directly outside? By using default content. Okay. How to use default content? Let me show you. Driver dot
Switch to dot default content.
Driver dot switch to dot default content. If I use like this, it will directly come. Now I should use driver dot find element dot click. It will click on yes button. Default content means it will come to main page from wherever it may be. It will come to page 1. That is, page 1 is the main control or main page or the parent frame. Okay, not parent. Means that's a main page. The default content means come out full outside, come out. Parent frame means who is the parent for F2? F1. It will go there. Then who is the parent for F1? Page. So it will come out. So you have to use 2 times parent frame. Are you guys getting the difference between parent frame and the default content? Default content means full outside come out. Parent means go to your parent. In the last example, both are same. Okay. In this example, parent is also same. Default content is also same. That's the reason. Okay, both are working. Okay, commonly. Okay, both are working. But here, are you guys getting the difference now? The parent frame means only one step because F2, F1 is the parent. For F1, who is the parent? Page 1 is the parent. Means go to its parent frame first. Then again one more time go to its parent. Then you click on this button. Okay, here last 2 lines and last these lines both are. See, this is also clicking on yes button only. This is also clicking on the yes button. This is
In dreams, when this one notes
everyone put a record handling disabled. We'll see what do you mean by disabled elements, how to handle disabled elements. Now, let me delete this page 1, this page 2. Let me open one notepad. Okay. Let me use 2 text box, 1 button. Like for example, instead of this, I will put it as username. This is D1 text box. Same there. I'll create one more text box. Okay, one more text box. And ID is D2, and this one is password is D2. There are 2 text box. One is username, one more is password. One button I want to create. How to create a button? Input. Okay, type equals button. Input type equals button. I will give some ID equals what? You can give any ID, whatever you want. Okay. I want everything should be come under one after the other, so I give break. For every line, I give break. Break means next line. Break means what? BR means break means next line. I will save it. Let me save this file. Let me save the file. I have saved the file. See here, 2 text box, 1 button came. 2 text box, 1 button came. Button is empty, so I will give button name as, here I will give value equals login. Okay, if I save this, 1 second, let me save as disable. Disable login dot html. Okay. See here, 1 second, let me delete this. This is not required. If I open this, see here, 2 text box. One is username text box, one more is password text box, and one more is login button. I want to type here admin, and then type manager, then click on login button. Okay. Since I have not written any code, so even though if I click on login button, it will not work. Okay. Manually or automation, even though if I click on login button, because I need to write Java code for that, so that it will go to next page. But I have not written. That is not required. You would have been might seen few applications. By default, password and login button will be disabled. Only username button will be enabled. As soon as you type admin, then this password button will be enabled. Then you can type. After typing manager, then this login button will be enabled. After that only you can type. Without entering username, you cannot enter the password. They would have been created like that. Okay. Some application you would have been seen those kind of things. Okay. For that only, I will also do like this. I will use one attribute here called disabled. See here now, if I open this, here, I am not able to type anything because password button is disabled. Then how to type? Okay, because of some reason, without entering the username, like admin, I want to type here manager. How to type manager? We'll see that. Okay, in Java there is no solution to handle the disabled elements. In Java only it is. Then where is solution is there? In Java scripting language solution is there. I cannot teach you. Okay, in one day or 1 hour, I cannot teach you entire Java scripting language. Okay, instead of learning entire Java scripting language, I will give you 3 lines just one meter. Okay, try to remember this. Okay, the 3 statements. Whenever you want to handle, for example, I want to click on this login button. If it is disabled also, how to click on the disabled button? We'll see that. I want to type password. Password text box is disabled in this case. How to type? Still, we'll see that. Manually, I will show you first. Easily you can type admin, but here we cannot type. See, I'm not able to click type. For that, right click inspect first. Then you will get developers toolbar. See, I got developers toolbar. Then click on this console tab. After that, what is this console tab? Whenever you want to use any JavaScripting language or statement, you can type it here. For an example, I want to create one alert pop-up. It has been created by using what? JavaScript language only. So I will put alert I. See, alert pop-up is created. Same way, I don't want to create alert pop-up. I want to type manager in password text box or in PW text box. How to type? What is the statement? What is the JavaScript language statement? Document dot get element by ID. Okay. We use driver dot write. Here we use document dot. Driver means what? Web driver. Here document means, I told you in above HTML, document will be present. Every HTML code will be present in the document. So that's the reason. Similar to driver dot find element, we have document dot get element by ID. Is it always ID? No. Shall I use name also? Yes. You can also use here. You can also use name, class name, tag name also. By default here ID is there, so I will use get element by name. What is ID for this? I don't know. We'll see that once again. ID for the text box, PW text box, D2. Okay, type here D2. Okay, dot get element by ID. What is the ID? ID is what? D2. Dot, we are using send keys method. In Selenium, in JavaScripting language, we use value equals manager in single quotes. If I click on enter, it will type manager in the password text box. Is it typing? This is how we're going to handle disabled elements manually. Then automation will see that. What I want you to remember? This line I want you to remember. Driver dot find element like that. Document dot get element by ID. Get by element by ID, name, class name, tag name you can use. These 4 locators you can. There we'll use send keys for typing. Here you will use value for typing. Here send keys is a method. Here value is not a method. It is like an argument kind of or variable kind of. I want you to remember this statement. This is JavaScripting language. The one which I have highlighted, no, that one is JavaScript language. You have to remember. Again, I want to delete it. I want to delete it. Same way you can delete it. How to delete? Same way document dot get element by ID. What is the ID? Is D2 dot you give value equals null. Means empty value will be. Enter. See, manager is deleted. By using JavaScripting language, I can handle disabled element also, enabled element also. It doesn't care whether enabled element is enabled or not. Okay. In Java, we can handle only enabled elements. We cannot handle disabled elements. In JavaScript language, I can use what? Now, coming back to program, let me delete each and everything. You tell me what we are doing in line number 14. What we are doing line number 14. Anyone?
Opening the browser.
Opening the which? Opening the Chrome browser. We are opening the Chrome browser. Means, actually, shall I open like this also? Chrome driver is equal to no. Chrome driver is it possible in Java or in Selenium? Yes. But why we are using WebDriver? Why are we using WebDriver? because tomorrow if I runtime policy. Yes, because of runtime policy means tomorrow if I want to execute the same code in different browsers so that it will. That's the reason we use Downcast. Means this is the architecture. You know the architecture of Selenium. Okay. From here, from Chrome driver, we are upcast into web driver. Why? What manager? See here, if I type this statement, enter, see it is typing in manual mode. In automation, how to do it? We'll see. I will repeat each and everything and then we'll see that. Let me create a class called disabled elements. Along with one main method, I'm creating put one static block for system.set property. Then open the browser. How to open the browser? Web driver. Driver is equal to what? New Chrome driver of. Okay, done. Next step is what? Enter the URL. How to enter the URL? Driver.get and then enter the URL. What is the URL? Copy this URL. Paste it. Done. Open the browser. Enter the URL. Now I want to type manager in the password text box. See, if I put driver dot, I'm not getting that execute script. Is it present here in exe? No, it is not coming. It is hidden because we have already set Chrome driver to web driver, and this execute script is method is present in JavaScript executor interface. So you should downcast the object because in remote web driver, all the methods of web driver, all the methods of JavaScript executor, all the methods of take screenshot interface will be overridden. So you can access by downcasting the object in remote web driver. How to downcast the object? Let's see that. Okay, left side remote web driver r equals driver. Okay, place your cursor on the error. Add cache to remote web driver. It will only do downcasting. Now if I put r dot, see execute script method is here. Put the JavaScript statement as a string. Okay. Put it here, it will execute. Copy this. And paste it here. Okay, see here, if I execute this, it will type manager. It will open the browser, enter the URL, then it will type manager in the where. Manager in where? Disabled password text box. Password text box is disabled, it will type. See, open the browser is done. Next step is what? Enter the URL, done. See, it is typing manage. It's typing manage. If you want to see, you can give red dots. Let me give 3 seconds for side. If I execute this program, it will type manager in the password text box. Password text box is disabled. Still it is typing because we are using JavaScript. Wait for this. See, now it will type. See, it is typing. For the browser, enter the URL, then typing password manager in the password text box. Even though password text box is disabled. Okay. You have to remember this downcast. You can downcast the object or you can typecast the object. This is how we are going to downcast the object. Then how to typecast the object? We'll see that. JavaScript executor is an interface. J equals driver. Place your cursor on the error. add cache to JavaScript. It will only do type cache. Here, J dot execute script, paste that state. Now, if I execute this, okay, it will type manager in the password text box. See, it's typing manager in the password text box. If I want to delete, if it is already there, we keep empty value. Remove this manager, it will delete it. Some value is already there. Okay. First, you take down these notes. I will explain this one more time.
Only we can down.
Caching, sorry, why we are caching? Not to work. So is the meaning why we are down this code in any block. Okay. Not done. Take.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Means we are upcasting in line number 30. Why we are upcasting? Because the code generate the same code, the same test case will work for any browser.
Browser, okay.
But here, if I do like that, then I'm not able to access. Let's use for that I need a down cache like this. This is where we are down cached the object. Since Chrome driver is already upcasted,
Upcasted.
no way I can down cache the object.
Mode web driver. Upcast అయిందని డౌన్ కాస్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి.
So this is an example for down casting. If anyone asks you, okay, you can give when to go for down casting, when to go for type casting. It is like here, if I press R dot, there are many methods are coming. Here something called we know only driver dot find element, but here see find element by class name, by CSS selector, by ID, by link, something there. Okay, those methods and all will come. It is like, for example, you are working in one company, guys. Okay, you're working in company and you're working in second floor or third floor. Okay, because all the testers will be sitting in third floor. You have access only for third floor in that building. Developers are sitting in first floor. You need to attend one meeting with the developers. Okay, so you don't have the access. What you will do? You send a mail to admin. Okay, telling that I need to attend the meeting with the developers. So give me the access for first floor for my ID card or for my fingerprints or whatever it is a biometric. So what they will do, admin will have two access. Assume that in that building, 5 to 10 floors are there. Either he can give access to entire building or he can give access to only to the your third floor and first floor where they develop the space. Tell me which one is the best practice? Which one? Tell me. Whether he should give access to entire building or he should give access to only to the developers building. Which one is the best? Yeah, only to the developers building because of security. Same thing. If I do downcasting, I can access the methods of take screenshots, some other interfaces. So best practice, okay, giving access to entire building is nothing but downcasting in this example. Giving access to only developers building means what? Only like only by using what? JavaScript executor. Okay, how to type casting Java. If you type cast the object, then it is like a giving access to the only to the developers. Here you can use j.execute. Let's get the difference between downcasting and typecasting. Typecasting is like giving access to a particular flow, particular things. In this example, giving access to entire building. So he may misuse. Okay, if I give access, he may misuse.
Building.
He
Okay.
can go to fifth floor also. He can go to fourth floor also, like that. Okay? So that's the reason typecasting is best practice. Okay? What I have done, okay, first thing I'll tell you, I have opened one empty notepad, then I have typed this command. Here I have created one username text box, normal, one password text box, and I have intentionally disabled by using an attribute called disable. Then I am clicking on one button. Sorry, I have created one button called login. Then if I open this notepad and type this command and save this as any file name.html, it will look like this. One password username text box, password text box. Okay. Click on this also. Or here only. I will use normal driver.find element to type driver.find element.
Freezed.
Okay. My.id. What is ID? ID is D2. I know that. Okay, you have to inspect actually, but I remember. Then I will try to use send keys manage. Definitely it is going to throw one exception, but what exception is? Open the browser, enter the URL. Is it typing? Or is it Java? No. While using Java, it is not typing. Let me close. It is throwing the exception. What exception it is throwing? Element not interactable exception. It is trying to type, but element is not interacting. Means I am unable to interact with that element. Okay, take down this. Okay, how to click on that button? If button is disabled, how to click? By using dot clear. Document dot get element by ID dot click. One example. 1 second. I want to click on this login button by using JavaScript language. Right click, inspect. What is ID? ID is D3.
Sir, the
Sorry.
screen.
Sorry. My mistake. 1 second. My mistake. Okay. See here. What I've done is, let me repeat it. From where it is being traced?
From here only.
Okay. Okay, I will repeat each and everything. Okay. We are in line number 15 and 16, we are typing what manage and disabled. What happens if I use normal driver.find element using normal Java language? Y.id, ID is what? D2. But the password text box ID is D2. Okay. Dot send keys, then click on here, type manage. We'll see what exception it is for. Let me click on it. See. Open the browser, enter the URL. It was typing manager before, now it is not typing, it is throwing exception. What exception it is throwing? Element not interact. This is one thing. I will give the notes for this. Now I want to click on this login button by using what? JavaScript language. Okay, how to click? The first you have to inspect. Go to the touch. You can also click by using element because button is enabled on. Okay, but some reason I want to click on login button by using JavaScript language. Okay, ID is what? D3. So use that ID. How to use document? Document dot
element by ID D3.
enabled element by using JavaScript language. Same thing. Dot click is present in this JavaScript language also. Take notes. This much you take. Instead of this, you just put what? Alert. That's alert. want to create alert pop-up, we can use this. It will create alert. Instead of this statement, instead of this, if you put like this alert, it will create one alert. That's it. Okay. Then if you want to close the browser, you can use what driver dot close. Not required.